Hey.
Hi. Well, this is embarrassing. Wendy is the queen. There's a reason why I have never attempted a DIY of Wendy's. She is not just a DIY queen to me, she is the queen. But then Wendy said she was attempting one of my DIYs, so today in partnership with BUNZ, I am attempting one of Wendy's DIYs, but this is actually a thrift, or more like a trade transformation, where I take an old top and turn it into this, whereas Wendy's was made from scratch. But this top costed me $0 to make. $0 plus $2 worth of thread, and that's it. So we'll see how I fared. Just came back from my BUNZ trade. Was able to get this new top. Well, they said that it was new, but I feel like it's new because the straps are still on. And I got this new top for a coconut water. That's it. The only thing is, this might be tricky. I already have the straps done. It has like a lot of steps done for me for the DIY, but then a lot of additional steps I have to do because I have to alter it. So we'll see how it turns out. It's not a lot of material to work with, but for a coconut water, I mean, I am not complaining. So talented. Oh, I should wear these sunglasses too. I have similar ones that are not Ray-Bans, but I started by opening one side of the top. This top was a size large, but even that was a high-risk scenario. I took on this challenge because I've been bunzing for years now, and I truly believe in the magic of this trading app. It works by posting unwanted items in your community, and instead of purchasing, swapping for something that you're in search of. Let's face it, it wasn't a real challenge because I get a huge kick of saving money, and instead of purchasing new, I've made a pretty positive, sustainable choice. I really don't like tops with exposed adjustable straps, and to keep it clean, I cut out the adjusters since I was making the top over anyways. Make sure you mark where the straps used to be so that when you reattach it, you won't have to measure or guess. Take this piping off, and then release this, which I think is just folded fabric. So that didn't work out quite as planned, so now as a new back of the top, I'm popping off the buttons. Oh no, it's two different pieces of fabric. Ah! Okay, change of plans. This will be the new front of the top. And then I cut this straight. Keep this as the back of the top. And then put the boobs on the back as the front. As long as there's enough material. Oh, it's gonna be so cropped! I cut out Wendy's specified 5 by 24 centimeter strip from one side of the new back panel. I thought this scrap fabric would be the second strip to use as the new underwire casing, but you'll see what happens. Or, if you're smart unlike me, you already know what happens. Then match the back to front and cut off the top of the front, sewing the binding back over the new cut edge. Then I used a zigzag stitch to close the side. I stitched the pleat down since it kind of stuck out oddly. Thank goodness for rib knit because it is super forgiving. Now it's my first attempt for lettuce hemming. I've never done lettuce hem. I'm so happy. I don't know what I was so worried about because lettuce hemming is the shit. It's so easy to do. Now I have the tube done and I can hand stitch the straps back on. And then tomorrow we do the underwire. Okay. Once I do my trade for the bra. I had saved searches on for rib knit and for free old bras, but the bra trades didn't come through in time, so this trade was just me giving my friend dim sum for her old bra, and then I cut out the underwire. I just realized that this ribbing is vertical and this ribbing is horizontal. So then if I were to put that on the top, it would look so weird. So I am taking a chunk out of the top again. That'll at least even out this back seam. But at this point, I don't even know if this top will fit. I don't know how much of a stretch. It's gonna look like this on me. That's how stretchy it's gonna be. So now you know I bungled on that extra strip of fabric and had to open up the top, cut off another section of the back panel to make another 5x24 strip. I didn't have batting, so I used actual cotton stuffing, which I did my best to massage the lumps out of. Slide in the underwire, snip off the excess, which is very satisfying, and hand stitch the tube close. I stretched the top out on a mat to pin the boobs down as symmetrically as possible as per Wendy's instruction.
Sound good.
That's the underwire. Wendy told me not to hit it. That could have broken the needle. And like the queen instructed, don't backstitch, just tie off the ends for a neat finish. And drenched in stress sweat, I did it. Wendy.
Yeah?
What did you think about, what were some of the things that you faced when you were doing this from scratch? What was the trickiest part for you? Because I can tell you all the trickiest parts.
Mine is like double layered. Yours is not double layered.
No.
But when it's double layered, I think I got mixed up on like whether to sew it shut here or shut here first.
Yes.
And at one point I made a tube that was going the wrong way.
Oh.
I didn't share them in my video because I was trying not to bog people down.
Yeah.
But how did you
I felt optimistic watching your video. I'm like, oh, I can do this. This is the DIY that I can handle. But it's so different from doing it from an existing top. I had some pros, so like for bunzing it, I was able to not do straps.
Yeah.
And thank goodness.
Yeah,
because
they look good.
I don't think I can do, oh, your straps are nice.
You can do this.
No, that's hard. That's hard. Thank goodness, again, for rib knit. Thank goodness.
Yeah, rib knit.
Yeah. But
It's like a hug.
yeah, it is. Thank goodness for safe searches on BUNZ.
Oh yeah,
Saved?
true.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to check every single day.
Yes.
That's why it's nice. Because every day it just sends me notification for the stuff that I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, browse. No, it's like a little assistant.
Yeah, and then getting closer to the day, I remember I was telling you, I'm like, I still haven't found what I needed yet. It's getting really close. It's cutting it tight. And so, yeah, I'm really, thank goodness it worked out. So, over on Wendy's channel, Wendy attempted one of my DIYs.
Yeah, I did.
And she did an amazing job. You guys have to go see.
And I did it using only BUNZ supplies too.
DIY can sometimes be a very expensive hobby.
Yeah, that's something we don't really talk about much.
More expensive than just buying the top outright.
Oh yeah. And now when I'm doing these like BUNZ DIYs, I'm like, this is so great.
Yeah.
And I'm taking care of the environment.
Yes! It feels good.
Yeah. Not buying new stuff.
You guys have to go over to Wendy's channel to check out her video. And if you guys like this, you can see how we styled it over on Instagram and everywhere else. And you can find Wendy at
WithWendy.
And me on at Letitia-a. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye-bye!
Bits is a form of currency used on the app that you can redeem for local things. In my city, I can use bits for coffee, manicures, shopping, and food. Even if your city is small now, I really encourage you to start trading amongst one another. You can use my referral link to get free bits, and I also get bits, so we all get bits.